sweet Letha with everything.
What is your brother? What are you helping your brother out?
Yes, yes, sir. Always. He's right behind me, sir.
He's your brother.
I think I can turn on the other light because that light it look like it's too dim, don't it? Cause see, this you right here.
What's your brother's name?
Robert Earl Graham.
Robert Brown. Okay.
Let me see.
You have a driver's license?
Yes.
Run Mr. Brown's license, please. Let me see what else he's got. Those waste paper. He might have a whole list of stuff.
Just got one.
See that?
I ran some.
Oh, you did? Run his license, please. When's your date of birth, sir?
9/13/70.
You don't have just one.
Ah,
You know you got an open OWI sitting here?
no.
Well, you do. 2016.
2016.
Yeah, back in when you were still running the streets.
No, I ain't never been to court or nothing for nothing like that.
I know it says you didn't go to court. It says you got a ticket and cover taken care of it. There's a warrant out for your arrest. 9/13/1970,
Yeah.
Lauder Street.
They talking about in 16. That case, they threw that case out. That case been gone.
Apparently not. You need to go see Judge Bryant when you get out of here.
Cause I had went to jail and stuff is wrong, but they had gave me my bond money back and everything.
Well, it's still open, sir. I'm just giving you the information so you can do with it what you want.
I don't know how to do cause they gave me my I had went to jail for no suspended license in 2016, but they threw all that out and they gave me my check, my $600 back to get out of jail. They gave me all that back. They gave me the check and everything.
But your driver's license is pages long, but it is valid. But we're going to dismiss this one case.
Yes.
You got to go get that other case. You're welcome. All right, let's get started. Yes, sir.
Like he was trying to close us out, but
Is that it for me?
No.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session for the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your names to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, walking around of any kind, and please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's start with Adrian Hector Gonzalez. This is the City of Detroit versus Adrian Hector Gonzalez, case number U59443121. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Moises Bermudez, P33906, on behalf of Adrian Gonzalez.
All right, so apparently that issue hasn't resolved itself like your client would have liked it, and according to you and what we talked about off the record, you're trying to re-engage the state prosecutor to see if you can work out something better for your client. So I understand that. What date do you need, sir?
Well, the next control date on the felony case is October 25th, so sometime after that.
October 25th is the next felony control date. All right, let's just do this. One last date is the final pretrial. We'll do December 6th. You should have something by then. Hopefully, we'll set it for 8:30 a.m. Is that good enough?
Yes, Your Honor, that's excellent. Thank you so much.
All right, and I think everything else, your client is closed out. I think he had to pay the $175 block of traffic, but that's it. All right?
Thank you.
If nothing further, have a great day.
Thank you. See you later in the week.
All right, very well. Let's get Mr. Philip Gregory Greer. This is the City of Detroit versus Philip Gregory Greer, case number U62008221. Mr. Bowman, this would be you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Honorable Court, Allison Bomar, P60236, appearing on behalf of Mr. Greer. Please state your name for the record, Mr. Greer.
Philip Greer.
And I believe we have probation officer Tucker on the line. Good morning to you, P.O. Tucker.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. Not aware of Mr. Greer. I was here for Mr. O'Neill.
And this says a trial, Your Honor. I'm not, this says a trial for Mr. Greer.
Oh, does it say a trial for Mr. Greer? Okay, let's go. Let's set that aside, and let's call Christopher O'Neill. This is the City of Detroit versus Christopher O'Neill. Case number U58243120. Here's for the record, please.
Shantia Tucker on behalf of probation.
Good morning, Your Honor. Allison Bomar, appearing on behalf of Mr. O'Neill.
Very well. So good morning, P.O. Tucker. Do you have some information as it relates to Mr. O'Neill?
Yes, Mr. O'Neill, he was placed on probation on July 8th of 2021, 6-month term. To date, his conditions were to random drug test and complete Narcotics Anonymous. So far, he has completed twice. He has did 2-month testing. His testings have been good. He has submitted a medical marijuana card to probation that is valid. So far he's only tested positive for marijuana once. And he has submitted his Narcotics Anonymous meetings.
All right, I have a note here that says close out case as soon as he has complied. And so what's this? You got a ticket for a narcotics ticket, and you're smoking marijuana?
Yes, Your Honor. I use it in lieu of pain medications.
All right. And what about, are you just self-prescribing yourself or self-medicating yourself, or are you under
I'm under the care of a doctor.
So do you have a medical marijuana card? Do you have a prescription for it?
Yes, Your Honor.
He has submitted his medical marijuana card to probation, Your Honor.
All right. And what was the compliance that we were talking about? I only wrote that note down.
He's on a 6-month term. He's supposed to do random drug testing twice a month, and also he's supposed to do Narcotics Anonymous monthly. And he submitted his meetings to me this morning.
All right. So do you have a recommendation?
My recommendation is to continue the 2-month testing. So far, he's only tested positive for the marijuana. He has no other substances in his system. So, so to complete the actually complete the Narcotics Anonymous and to complete his testing, continue the 2-month testing.
All
Your
right,
Honor,
so-
I'm sorry. I didn't catch how long my client has been on probation. How long has it been?
July 8th. Since July
Of
8th.
this,
Yes.
this year? Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
He pled April the 5th, 2021.
I was technically, Your Honor, may I speak for a moment?
I
I was
don't think so.
technically,
Listen, let your lawyer speak. Let me put you in the breakout room with your lawyer.
sounds good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Gentlemen in the orange sweater, there's no smoking.
Your Zoom user, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, I just got the breakout joint.
Who is that smoking that vape pen in here?
Sorry, that's me.
And who is me?
Davon Ortiz.
All right. Let's see what we have next. Your thing is set for trial at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I know.
Not you, Ortiz. You're set for at 9 a.m. Yours is set for trial at 9 a.m. as well. I'm going to give the officers a 30-minute grace period. So you guys sit tight. So let's go with, okay, we're back.
Your Honor, I'm going to ask this honorable court to successfully close out my client, in that it is my understanding that my client was originally sentenced in April, and for some reason, the order was not signed. And so he didn't really start until 3 months later, but it was through no fault of his own. But it was supposed to be for a 6-month term. And then my client indicated that this honorable court has indicated that you would consider closing the matter out when he is compliant, and he is.
All right, based on that, I did have a note in the file that that I was going to close the case out after he complied, and for some reason I didn't write on there what the compliance was, but I don't see him owing the court any money. The probation end date is scheduled for the day. I at least have 2 testings that are negative. Is that correct? For at least the hard drugs, he indicates, and he's displayed you doctor that has a medical marijuana card to give him permission or to give him that treatment under a doctor. So I'm going to close the matter up, and Mr. O'Neill, I'll close it out under. What is this going to be? This is going to be dismissed. It was a 6-month delayed sentence, so we'll dismiss the case. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Great day. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go with, where's Robert? Robert Earl Brown. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Robert Earl Brown, SP 116308991. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, I did not see, you said Robert Earl Brown?
Brown. He's on the 835, well, 4 lines down.
Graham, okay, very well.
It
Thank
doesn't
you.
matter.
Yes, I see. Good morning. I'm sorry, I thought we did, I checked him off. I thought we did him. Good morning, Your Honor. Allison Fulmer, appearing on behalf of Mr. Graham. I thought we did him.
No, we just talked about it off the record.
Okay.
Mr. Graham, are you there?
Yes.
All right. I see that you do have a valid driver's license, so I'm going to dismiss the matter because you provided valid documentation. I'm going to tell you though that you need to let's get Judge Bryant's number. Let's give him that information so he can figure out how he's going to navigate that drunk driving case. He has a whole drunk driving case that is a warrant out for his arrest, 2016. It appears that he says that he took care of that matter a long time ago, but it doesn't reflect that in the system this moment. So let's give him the information.
All right. All right, you got a pen and paper ready, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. What I'm gonna give you right now is the Zoom number first. That's 360-339-0000.
Okay, who was that you say?
That's the Zoom number.
Judge Bryant.
Okay. Judge
Now the phone number for the clerk, that's 313-965-2295.
And you probably want to call the clerk right now to see how they handle their walk-ins, because it'll be considered a walk-in. So
what court is that?
that's the 36th District Court, but it's a different judge, obviously.
Okay, we got the number and we got the judge's name. That's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Your sister can help you. She knows what to do now.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Have a good day.
You as well.
All right, do the same. Yeah, they got to throw that out, man. 'Cause they gave my bond.
Wait.
Oh, I know. All right, Counselor, good morning to you.
Hi, Judge. Good morning.
All right, good morning. Well, who's your client?
Mr. Green is my client scheduled for pretrial this morning, Judge, and we're asking for a trial date. And good morning to you, Allison.
Good morning. Good morning, Cena. It's so wonderful seeing you, my sister.
I know. I sure miss seeing you in person. I
certainly miss. Yes, I'm responding to it. Thank you, dear.
All right.
Judge, we miss seeing each other in person. We have to, get it in.
We really do. We got to get it in when we can. That's right.
I'm sorry, Judge.
No, listen, you got Rodney Green?
Yes, I have Rodney Green scheduled for pretrial this morning, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Rodney Green, case number Z80732331. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Cena Cobra Gray appearing on behalf of Mr. Green, who is present via Zoom and consents to this hearing via Zoom, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Green, are you there?
Yes, sir.
State your name for the record, sir.
My name is Rodney Green.
I'm glad you went out and got yourself a good lawyer.
Thank you, Judge.
So,
Your Honor, Your Honor, today is the day and time set for a second pretrial in this matter. We are respectfully asking for a trial date as well. Your Honor, I would like to address Mr. Green's bond conditions if the court will allow.
Very well. I'm going to set the trial date, January 21, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And ask to bond.
Your Honor, as to bond, my client is testing with all negative screens. Judge, he's 52 years old. And I will indicate to you that Mr. Green is working extremely hard. When we appear before Your Honor on July the 30th, 2021, the probation officer, Agent Joseph Thomas, appeared and indicated that all of Mr. Green's screens had been negative. Judge, I will indicate to the court that this appears to be an isolated incident. Previously in July, when we appeared, it was my mistake. Your Honor had indicated that there appeared to be a prior operating while intoxicated from August the 5th, 2020. And unfortunately, I did not respond appropriately to that. Your Honor, that is the offense that we appear before today. It's a very old case from August of last year. Your Honor, we're respectfully asking if the court would consider removing the condition of testing. He has tested twice a week. He is tested once a week per the last court order. All the screens have been negative, Your Honor. And just one last thing, Judge, Mr. Green is security in the Penobscot building. Mr. Green is working very hard. He works 7 days a week. And just one last thing, Judge, I went to my office last week and the management company has hired Mr. Green to paint the building. So in addition to Mr. Green working 7 days a week in the Penobscot as security, now he has been hired, contracted to actually paint the interior of the entire Penobscot building. Judge, this appears to be isolated. We'd ask if you would remove the testing conditions. There doesn't seem to be a problem. All screens have been negative.
All right. And I guess what I do remember Mr. Green, and the last time we were here, I guess I was kind of concerned, and maybe I misspoke about, I do see this case, but he had some prior operating open alcohol in a motor vehicle as a passenger SC, and then he pled to in 2017, and then he had another at least charge of open alcohol as a driver that was dismissed back in 2017. So those were the red flags that came up to me when we were going through Mr. Green's history. I do respect the fact that Mr. Green is working 7 days. I've done that a lot in my life, and I know that it doesn't leave much time for a lot of other recreational stuff. And congratulations on the new contract that you got, sir. I guess your work history as security, and I'm assuming that your diligence and everything led them to have trust in you to put such a big job on you as far as painting the building. So what I'll say is this, Mr. Green, I'm going to grant your attorney's request for stop the testing. I probably put a little more testing on you than I have on anybody else that's been in front of me so far. But you showed the court that it seems like those indiscretions are behind you, and I will grant that, so you do not have to test. Is there anything else, Counselor?
Absolutely nothing, Your Honor. Thank you very much. We appreciate the court.
All right, how do we do that as far as the relationship is concerned?
I can send them a new order.
All right, we'll send them so we can make sure that's done. Still, Mr. Green, all the same conditions are going to be in place. We don't expect you to be drinking and frequenting bars and stuff like that. I don't know if I placed those conditions on you before, but I will do that now. And I would hope that you are at least doing like your attorney has said you've been doing, and you continue to do that, because they will get a little bit stricter if we come into some situation where the court finds that you are out there living it up, I guess. All right?
Yes, sir, I understand.
All right. So we got a trial date set for January 21st, 2022 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, then you have a very good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right.
Same thing. She said, fine.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I appreciate you.
Very well. So just note that. Who's got the device on? Who's watching TV? Who's watching TV? Who's got their TV on? Golson?
Yes.
Do you have that television on?
It's off now.
Thank you. All right, we're waiting on, we got Ortiz trial. Does any officer show up? We have Greer trial. Let's do another check on who we have in the room. We have Golston. Officer McDonald.
Golston here.
All right. Okay. All right. Good morning to you, Officer Harris.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Hampton, how can we help you, sir?
Hey, Judge, how are you, buddy? I've got the trial with Mr. Greer today.
Greer. Okay. All right, and who is the officer in that case?
Judge, I've actually sent a text out to the prosecutor on this matter. My ticket that I have is illegible. And so I've asked the prosecutor the officer's name on that. I haven't gotten a to go.
See what we have there. Okay, Tanner, Officer Tanner. So we're going to give her until 9:30 to check in. And if she doesn't check in, then you let me know. We'll call the case. And
okay, sounds good.
All right. All right. And this is Gagan, Vicky Lynn, Olston, Roger Olston, Officer McDonald.
Good morning. I'm checking in for Golden.
Golden? I see Golden in the room. Jasmine Golden?
Yes, sir.
All right. When the city attorney comes back in, I'm going to put you in a breakout room. And then, Ms. Golden, are you there? All right, I'll put you in a breakout room when the city attorney checks back in. Let's go with Golston.
Your Honor, that says a precinct's investigation report for which I have not had the opportunity to review a PSI at this point.
Okay, where's, I don't have anything but this ROA in front of me. Let me see if there's something. Okay, I do have a pre-sentence investigation. investigation report.
If I can have that email, that would be great.
All right. All right, so we'll wait on that and give you an opportunity to see that. Who else do we have? We have Jasmine Golden, who's set for trial today. We have Ortiz, who's set for trial today. And we have Benjamin Guillory. Mr. Guillory, are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Benjamin Franklin Guillory. Case number SP 1162937 and SP 1162941. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm sorry, is that Mr. Guillory you said, Your Honor?
Mr. Guillory.
Good morning, Your Honor. Allison Fulmer appearing on behalf of Mr. Guillory. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Benjamin Guillory.
All right,
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, it looks like my client is scheduled for a pretrial today. I don't know what the offer is, but he has driving while license suspended.
And I don't know what the offer is either, but I will ask your client, or you can ask your client if he has a driver's license now.
Do you have a valid driver's license today, Mr. Guillory?
I do.
Run his license, please.
And I also paid the ticket from the other citation. I thought that was in trial too, but they sent me a ticket for that, so I had to pay like $200.
Yeah, that probably was a civil infraction.
Yeah, and it's not all the way paid, and I would suggest it to not pay that like that because you signed up yourself for 2 points.
What'd you say?
You want to help your client out, counselor?
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Your Honor?
He hasn't fully paid the ticket. He did pay the ticket. It seemed like a total of $235. It seemed like he paid about $115 of that.
I paid the other $120 the other day.
It hasn't showed up. His license is suspended.
Is it just a matter of a reinstatement fee? Mr. Guillory, did you pay the $45 reinstatement fee?
Hold on
I paid the ticket. Excuse me? I paid the ticket, was in Hazel Park about a year or two ago. And the reinstatement fee was $90. So my license should have never been suspended. My license was never suspended.
All right, let's see here.
And I just renewed my license on my birthday, but they haven't came in the mail yet. I guess it's
What we're gonna do is this. We're gonna just, so you say you paid the other ticket.
120.
The 120 hasn't shown up here, but based on that, I do see you paid the 115 of it. And based on, I do understand that once you make those payments, it takes some time when you pay it online, that it takes some time in our system. But I'm going to dismiss this matter because you paid a related civil infraction.
Okay.
All right. So that'll take care of this. And hopefully it looks like that is what suspended his license, is that disregarding a traffic control device. I don't understand why you make a court date for the misdemeanor and it doesn't automatically, the civil infractions don't automatically run along with that, but
Yeah,
that's.
I didn't understand that also.
So we'll dismiss it, and if it's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks.
All right, who else do we have? Everybody that we have here is sitting here. All right, what about Armando's Galaxy S9?
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name, sir? Armando Gonzalez? All right. Can you fix your device so we can hear you better?
Yes. What do I need?
There it is. There it is. All right. Can we get Armando Gonzalez's file, please? All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Armando Gonzalez, case number SP 1122084, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11221. And also, let me call U59432521. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Allison Fomer appearing on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez. I'm sorry, is this Adrian Hector Gonzalez?
No, this would be Armando.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, good morning. Allison Fomer appearing on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez. Please state your name for the record, sir. Please state your name, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Your Honor, today's time and date set for pretrial in this matter.
I don't know what his situation is as far as his, here, he's got a U ticket. I don't know what his situation is as far as his driving license, if he has place and insurance, but if he does, he needs to produce that now. And then he has this U ticket, narcotics drug violation ticket. So what I'm doing, I've handed that over to the city.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't see a narcotics drug violation for Mr. Gonzalez.
Right. He just got the offense on 9/5/2021, and it was entered into the system on 9/14/2021. So in an effort to try to make this a one-stop shop for Mr. Gonzalez, we'll see if we can get him an offer that encompasses all that. That's why I was going to see if your client had the plates for the vehicle and the insurance for the vehicle in a valid driver's license.
Do you have those things, Mr. Gonzalez?
No, I don't. I don't have driver's license or the plates for the vehicle.
All right, so what we'll do is I handed that over to the city attorney, and he's going to get an updated offer, and then you will either take that offer or you can take it to trial, and I can put you in a breakout room to speak with Ms. Fulmer so she can help advise. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Yeah, once I get the offer, Your Honor, I can have something to talk to my client about. So I haven't received it.
So the updated offer is to plead to the improper plate, $240, plead to the narcotics ticket, 6-month delay, $240 fine. Yes, testing, something like that.
All right, can I have a breakout room, please, Your Honor?
He
Your
says,
Honor, if there are any other offers, can I have those emailed to me? It makes it a little easier for me to see and.
Yeah, this was just a situation that came up that it was an effort to when I pull their names up and I see they have other open cases that are on the docket, I like to be able to give them an opportunity to resolve it all at one time so that they're not having to come back to multiple court dates.
I understand that, Your Honor. I just need to look at what's going on because I don't know. It's like I'm in the dark if I can't see it.
Yes, so you want me to email you this offer?
And just any other offers, sometimes what they'll do is they'll just email along with the docket sheet, they'll email the offers. That way I know what to talk to the clients about.
And we start doing that, but we always have to add things that I was doing it.
Yeah, you can send it to him, just send it to him. All right, so he says something about some testing requirement. I don't know what he's talking about on that, but I think that Mr. I'll let you talk to the client. I think that Mr. Golston had the same narcotics violation. I don't know what it involved, but he had a narcotics violation and he got sent to substance abuse assessment report. But I'll give you a minute to talk to him, or as long as you need to talk to him, and then we will go from there.
Thank you, Anna. It shouldn't take long.
Join that room, please, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yes.
So I need to send her with the reverse offer and the ROA for the other ticket.
Let's just send offers when you send the
Yeah, I'll start.
dockets. All right, he needs to come back in here. Okay, I've given you an opportunity, Mr. Gonzalez, to speak. Is he back out of there yet? No. Ms. Fulmer?
Yes, Your Honor.
See if I can, are you done speaking with him?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. I thought he was coming back.
All right. All right, Mr. Gonzalez, I've given you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Fulmer in the breakout room. And she relayed that offer to you. What would your client like to do, Ms. Fulmer?
Respectfully, we ask the court to continue my client's not guilty plea, respectfully requesting a bench trial day.
All right, trial. Is that your understanding, sir?
Yes.
All right. Is there any reason why you can't come can't bring a license back when you come back to court?
I've got my license suspended. I have an ID. I made a mistake. I'm driving without a license.
Is there any reason why you can't bring a driver's license other than what these cases are that you have here? Is there any other reason why you can't get a driver's license and bring that back to court next time?
I wish I could find out. It got suspended and I had to go through classes, and I really wish I could find out how I can do it, because I would do anything possible and able to get my license. So if there was anything I could do to work to get it, I would.
Do you have any other issues in any other courts?
That I know of? Yeah, no, like with driving and all that, no.
Well, in anything, because a lot of other things can affect your driver's license too.
I understand. I do have other issues with the court.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 31.
31 years old?
Yes, sir.
Well, I was not gonna waive those fees. I was gonna allow him to pay those reinstatement fees up front so that he can go and get a license, but it sounds like he has no clue of his situation. So we'll set a trial date, January 21st, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. God bless.
Go back up on that day, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Land.
Yes, Your Honor. How you doing?
Very well. How about yourself?
Doing well, thank you.
All right, who's your client?
My client is Daquan Lowe, Your Honor, and I need to go in a breakout room with APA Goss, please.
All right. I don't see Mr. Lowe. Are you waiving his appearance?
Yeah, I'm waiving his appearance. I think this might be dismissal after I speak to this APA Goss.
All right. Well, let's wait a minute until Mr. Goss shows back up.
Okay.
He's got another courtroom.
Okay.
All right. So let's go back to Mr. Golston. Oh, Officer Thomas, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, who are you here on?
Mr. Golston, Your Honor.
All right, very well. So
I believe he's having some audio trouble. He called me and says he can't hear anything in the courtroom. I don't know if that's correct still.
Well, he's got to unmute himself. He's muted. Can you unmute yourself, sir? All right, well, he's gonna have problems then. I don't think we want everybody to unmute themselves, but at least Mr. Golston, can you unmute yourself? All right, well, we'll wait on that. Ms. Fulmer, did you get the substance abuse report?
I have not, but I'm trying to update my Wi-Fi here and see if it comes through, Judge. Just give me a few moments. Okay, I do have it, Your Honor, for Mr. Golston. If I can have a breakout room to review this with my client, I greatly appreciate it.
The unfortunate part about it is he doesn't know how to work the device.
That's a problem.
Why don't you sign off, Mr. Golston, and sign back on? He must be talking to Officer Thomas on the phone. So let's see if he can help him out.
Okay.
I think Mr. Golston was just a serial offender. He's got cases here in Georgia. I don't know if it's much in the way that. Did you speak to Mr. Golston?
Yes, Your Honor, that telephone that actually just logged in is, I believe, him. I gave him the phone number to dial in over Zoom because he was having audio issues, so at least we'd be able to hear him now.
All right. Mr. Golston, can you hear us?
Yes.
Very well. All right. So let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Roderick Golston, case number U56710-520 and U56710-620. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning,
Yes.
Your Honor. Allison Fomar, P60236, print on behalf of Mr. Golston. I'm sorry, officer, for going ahead of you. I apologize.
Sorry, Joseph Thomas on behalf of the probation department.
All right.
Your Honor, respectfully, I still need to be in a breakout room with my client to review the PSI.
All right. I'm gonna put you in a breakout.
Actually, if I could first, Your Honor, can I speak to House Counsel myself in a breakout room? Because we actually had already gone over his assessment. Today, we were just he was to bring proof to me of a medical diagnosis, which he did submit.
All right. Join the rooms, and then I'll let you speak to Mr. Golston after you finish speaking to the probation officer.
Thank you.
You have officers in the breakout room waiting on you. All right, officers, you can join that breakout room, Mr. I'll put you in there too, Mr. Lamb. Okay, you want to speak to Mr. Golston now?
No, Your Honor, there's a motion by the probation officer. I have no objection.
All right, you have a motion for Officer Thomas?
Yes, Your Honor. So we had a hearing previously on this for sentencing, and at that time, this was on September 2nd, Mr. Golston had stated he had a medical diagnosis of lung cancer. If you had stated at that time, if he submitted proof to our department that it would be, we could close this case out. I did receive a note from the Henry Ford Pulmonology Clinic that does state Mr. Golston is currently under their care for a lung cancer diagnosis. So I would ask that we close this matter without improvement and just close the case.
All right, no objection, obviously. This is formal. So based on that motion and recommendation from the probation officer, we'll close the matters out. Wait a minute, let me see. He still owes the $65 for the case.
And I would move that the court waive that fee in light of the closure and the reason thereof.
All right, very well. We will close the matter out. I think the matter will be closed out. I'm sure that he was probably taken under delayed sentence. We'll close it out. We'll dismiss the U56710-620 case. And we'll waive that $65 fee based on the improbability of Mr. Golston being able to make that payment due to his current medical diagnosis. And as for the other case, this case also has a $265 balance on it. And we'll do the same with that. We'll close both of them out and waive the fee.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, anything further?
No, Your Honor.
None on behalf of the defense, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Officer Thomas and Mr. Golson, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Mr. Land, I gave you an opportunity to speak with the city attorney. Did you get some sort of resolution?
Yeah, I believe he's going to dismiss this matter at this time, or nolly process matter at this time.
Let me do this. Let me call Mr. Philip Greer. Where is your lawyer?
Ready, Judge.
All right, let's call the case City of Detroit versus Philip Gregory Greer, case number U620082221. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ensemble Court, Douglas Hampton, P46378, on behalf of Mr. Greer, who is on Zoom with his permission, and we're prepared for trial and ready to go.
All right. There is a date and time set for a trial. Would you like to make a motion, Counselor?
I would, Judge. We move to dismiss this.
All right. There's a motion. Is that your device? All right. So, is there an Officer Tanner? Officer Tanner? Hearing no response, it is now 9:33. We are generously giving the officer a half-hour grace period. The officer was supposed to be here at 9:30. Hearing no response from the officer, the case is going to be dismissed for no officer.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. You can log off, Mr. Greer.
All right, have a great day. You're ready. Low. All right, this is the City of Detroit. This is the City of Detroit versus Daquan Marcel Lowe, case number SX39, correct that, SX3797394 and U580666520. Appearances for the record, please.
May please, honorable court, now take off P60162, we have the city of Detroit.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ivan Land, P65879, here on behalf of Daquan Lowe. Your Honor, my client is not present. I would ask that this court waive my client's appearance, please.
All right. Well, I'll grant that motion to waive your client's appearance. How are we going to, what's going to go on with this case?
Your Honor, on case U580666520, the city is moving to dismiss. Mr. Lowe has pleaded guilty in this matter in circuit court. So the city will be dismissing Mr.
All right. And I have no objection from Mr. Lowe's attorney, Mr. Land, I'm sure.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to dismiss U580666520. What are you going to do with case number SX37973941. That's a no ops ticket. Does your client have a driver's license?
No, he doesn't, Your Honor. Would you like for me to get him on so he can, I don't know what's the people's position on that ticket?
I can get the state, you can talk to the state on that if you want to.
Okay, are they around?
Willing to dismiss based on his plea to the other charge up there anyway.
Okay, all right. Well.
Can we have APA line, please? All right, so we'll sit tight until we get the state attorney on the line.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're ready on Golden?
I'm Golden. All right. Ms. Golden, are you there?
I'm here.
This is was Miss Golden the one that was at the beach that day?
Well, it wasn't the beach, it was the park, but yeah, I was kayaking that day.
Sit up, ma'am.
What'd you say?
Sit up. Yeah, sit up.
I am gonna stand up on my couch.
No, there's no lounging. We don't get the lounge here.
Okay.
You still lounging?
No, I'm not.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jasmine Francis Nicole Golden, case number SP120228851. Appearances for the record, please.
I'll take off on behalf of the city of Detroit.
Allison Fulmer, on behalf of Ms. Golden.
You also have Officer McDonald.
All right, can you put your appearance on the record, Officer McDonald?
Good morning, Officer McDonald, 3634. Here for Miss Golden.
And what department?
Detroit Police Department, TSS.
All right, so I didn't give you an opportunity to speak with Ms. Golden in the breakout room. Is that going to be necessary?
No, Your Honor. At this time, the city is moving for dismissal for officer no recollection.
All right, there is Ms. Golden. You won. You came back. You said it wasn't you.
I knew I would win. I knew it. Thank you.
Doesn't necessarily mean you didn't have that Hennessy in the passenger seat of the car, but you won anyway. If there's nothing further, the case is going to be dismissed, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day. Officer McDonald, thank you for being here, and be safe out there. You have a good day as well.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, can I get Officer Fitzgerald in the breakout room and also Officer Gilbert?
Well, they're already assigned to the breakout rooms.
Officer Fitzgerald.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is prosecutor. Can you go to the breakout room?
Okay. Let me see.
All right, so we have left what I can do for the remaining people. I can just put them in the breakout room with you, Ms. Fulmer. Their applications are set for trial. Ortiz and Gagnon. How would you like to do that, Ms. Fulmer?
I just need them individually in 2 separate breakout rooms. And I need the ticket. And are these officers here? I'm sorry. Officer Fitzgerald Harris was on, I don't see, okay, so he was on.
Gagnon is here. And one of Ortiz's officers here. The other one is not. So we're going to dismiss the 2139742 counts 1 and counts 2. And then he's up for the open alcohol as a passenger.
Okay.
Who would you like to speak to first?
I guess,
Ortiz was here
Mr.
first.
Ortiz.
Yeah, he's here first, you know. Join the room, sir. Ortiz, join the room. Oh, did he join it? Ortiz? Did he fall asleep? I think Ortiz is up there asleep. So I'm gonna put him out the room. I'll put you in the room with Miss Gagan.
Thank you, Judge. And that's breakout room 2?
Yes.
Okay.
The offers, I guess Ortiz won't get an offer because his is a open intox passenger already, and then Gagan. False ID. Is it a state case? City? That is a state case, to file false information to a police officer.
They wrote it under city code on the ticket. Allow me to dismiss the false ID. Oh, you do 3 months. Jeez.
Your Honor, can I go in with Officer Fitzgerald?
All right, so they've given an offer now, since you've been in the breakout room, for Ms. Gagnon, and it's this plea to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, 3-month delayed. I'll dismiss upon payment of the $240 fine, and the other cases.
All right, okay, let me go back and speak to her.
All right. All right, sir, you were sleeping on court.
Yes, I know. I just got off of work. I do midnight shift.
All right, so Ms. Palmer, what does your client want to do?
Ms. Gagnon will avail herself of the offer, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Ortiz now. He woke up.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, you can join that room and wait on the lawyer, sir.
Okay.
There's no offer for him on the, but I don't believe there's a, all right. All right, this is the state of Michigan, or this is the city of Detroit versus Vicki Lynn Gagin, case number SP 1165593, counts 1 and counts 2. Ms. Gagin, I've given you an opportunity to speak with the House Counsel in the breakout room. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Let's pull the officer out. Harris. And from my understanding, the offer was pleading. I'm sorry, Ms. Palmer, I don't think there's an offer for Mr. Ortiz because they don't go any lower than operating motor vehicle passenger. I told you I dismissed the other 2 cases because, so I can give you an opportunity to speak with Ross about that if you want to before you proceed or whatever.
Yeah, I was just wondering if maybe he can do a delayed sentence on that at all. Since he was the passenger, it's not being reduced. He's charged.
I don't know if there's recollection or not, so maybe you want to find that out first.
Is the officer, can I go in the breakout room with the officer, Your Honor?
Yes. Can you put your appearance on the record for Ms. Gagin?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Allison Palmer, P60236, appearing on behalf of Ms. Gagin. Please state your name for the record, Ms. Gagin.
Vicki Lynn Gagin. Yeah.
Your Honor, my client wishes to avail herself of the offer on this matter, and she'll be able to pay today. I'm sorry, Judge.
That's all right. You'll be able to pay today, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, go in that breakout room and tell P.O. Harris to come out of there. I'll put you in the room with Goss.
Which breakout room am I going into, Your Honor? Room 1?
You should be one, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So, Gagin, you spoke with the House Counsel. The offer was pleading to the allowing the unlicensed driver to drive. That take under a 3-month delay. I said I'd take that a step further and dismiss the case immediately upon payment of the $240 fine. Officer Harris, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Hi, Officer Fitzgerald Harris, badge 1442, Detroit Police Department.
All right, very well. So we noted that the officer is here, present, ready to go. That is the officer offer for today. Would you like to take that offer, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. You understand, ma'am, that you have the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
I just heard that now. Yes, sir.
Okay, and you understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
And by taking this offer, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention, Ms. Gagin, to February 15th, 2021 at around 2:21 p.m. in the area of Verner and Waterman Street, ma'am, in the city of Detroit. Did you have an occasion? I don't know if that was you. Were you riding in a vehicle that day?
I was the passenger. I let the person drive my vehicle. Yes, sir.
That's a 2005 Chrysler?
Yes, sir.
That person you let drive the vehicle, you didn't, they didn't have a driver's license, is that correct?
He told me he did, sir, but I don't know what he told the officer, sir, but he told me he did, sir.
See, that's the problem that we have. We're gonna need your lawyer back in here. One of the elements to this crime is knowing that you did that. And by your statement, you didn't know that he didn't have a driver's license. So that poses a problem when taking the plea. Let's see if Mrs. Palmer can help clear some of this up.
Your Honor, May I have I need to speak with my client again in the breakout room very briefly then, Judge.
Very well. That's the usual problem with this type of offense. It's very hard to prove, but I understand that I don't know what the other, how the other offense can be proved either, but it's just difficult. So you can join that breakout room, Ms. Gagan, with Ms. Palmer and speak with her again and see if she can help clear this up for you.
Okay, yes, sir.
The state attorney never did sign on.
He said she had other matters. He was going to join us shortly.
I'm sorry, Judge. Mr. Ortiz was in that breakout room.
All right. I'll put you in a different one.
Three?
Yes. Maybe that will help things out a little bit.
What's that?
It's just to send them all
Yeah,
the offers.
because I know a couple of them want.
Yeah,
everything.
you know, I know that.
They don't roll like everybody else.
No, so we'll make sure she gets, but we can do that. We can try to do that from now on.
Yeah, I was doing it in the beginning, but because we do other, tickets, then they wouldn't have that, and they
And they
can
cry.
you send that? And I was like, always.
That's,
Send
so
them.
this is the first time she's kind of made that, but, I know that Walling.
Yeah,
he cries
and
a lot
Daphne,
about that.
I think Daphne too.
I didn't think Daphne made so much of an issue of
She
it.
didn't make an issue, but I know one time, I guess we were doing the sign and fly. And she just wanted me to send her some, ticket and some other things, but she's okay with it, right? This class is busy today, huh?
He has that other courtroom that they fired.
Yeah, but you remember that didn't.
No, they fired the city attorney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think that. That's the first time that's happened. I think.
Myra?
That I know of.
Do you know Myra? Is that
Myra.
her name?
What she look like?
I don't know. He says she's kind of tall.
It can't be the same one. I'm thinking I just saw her with glasses, kind of thin lady.
I don't know.
I don't know. No, I wonder why. That's why he's so precautious about things,
Lost office. Did he say he was gonna connect with me?
Who? to
Fitzgerald? Oh,
You-
Harris?
No.
Your Honor, yeah, we have a did he leave?
No,
For Harris?
officers here and Goss is here.
Okay, I need to speak with them in the breakout room, please.
All right. Rejoin that breakout room, Officer Harris.
Okay, no problem.
Dropped off, he had to call back in.
So what are you gonna do?
Let me deal with this and see what happens. What breakout room do you want?
One. You're in one.
Oh.
Officer Harris, you can just rejoin that room one.
Okay, it hasn't popped up on the screen.
Well, it's usually a way you can rejoin that. Let me put you in.
Okay. I see it. I see it now.
All right.
I see it.
Your Honor, can I get about 2 minutes if that's okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Under 5 feet.
All right. Good morning, APA Wolf. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ivan Land about Lowe, Daquan Lowe. He has he has one ticket he got dismissed, and he has a state no ops ticket. So Mr. Land is in room 4. Well, he's not in room 4 yet, but join that room, Mr. Land.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. We're back on the record. Oh, I mean, wait a minute. My court reporter needed a minute.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, very well. We're back on the record with Mr. Daquan Marcel Lowe. APA Wolf, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Wolf on behalf of the people, P84516.
Very well. All right, have we come to a resolution in the matter?
Yes, Your Honor. It is my understanding that the defendant has pled to a different but related incident. Mr. Land confirmed that he has a sentencing date coming up in circuit court, and the people are willing to dismiss this matter per that plea.
We have no objection.
I'm sure you don't, Mr. Lamb. All right, very well. If there's nothing further, that matter will be dismissed as well. So, thank you, APA Wolf, and thank you, Mr. Lamb. I will put in a dismissal. I'll waive any warrant fees, and the client will have to pay the reinstatement fee, $45.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a good day.
Everybody stay safe. Thank you, APA Wolf. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You don't believe you have a resolution. Okay, very well. All right, we're back on the record with Vicki Gagan. Mr. Palmer, or
Your Honor, good morning. Allison Palmer, P60236, appearing on behalf of Ms. Gagan. Ms. Gagan, state your name for the record.
Vicki Lynn Gagan.
Your Honor, my client will stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of a plea. No contest, no objection by the people.
all right. Based on that stipulation, I will enter a guilty plea to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'll sentence you to $240 fine. I'll put under a 3-month delay, but I will dismiss immediately upon payment. And with stipulation of probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matter.
We stipulate.
All right, very well. The other matter will be dismissed. When can you pay that, ma'am?
I am going to pay that today, sir. As soon as I hang up, I'm going to get a card.
I'm just going to put in the system October. Just that we'll have a date in the system and it'll give you that payment time to go through. I'll set it for review at 8:25 a.m. October 8th. If that's paid by then, ma'am, you don't have to show back up. But if it's not, I want to see you, and you can check the website to make sure that there's a zero balance on there. So it'll be $240, and then we'll dismiss upon receipt of that $240, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Very well. Have a great day,
Thank
ma'am.
you very much, Your Honor.
You too.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, let's go with Mr. Ortiz. What are we going to do with Mr. Ortiz?
I have not been able to speak with Mr. Goss. Can I go in the breakout room with Mr. Goss?
All right.
Actually, Your Honor, the officer. Did you call the case already? No.
Oh, yeah, Your Honor, there's been, we're ready on the record with that, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
We're ready, so let me pull him out of the room. All right, this is the city of Detroit. Sometimes usually works. It's been working, but now it's not. I'm not able to pull him out of that room. Just close all the rooms. Oh, I'll close all of them, but it's gonna take 50 seconds, 60 seconds. I'll close. Yeah, it's not you back on. I'll close them now. It's Gagan, you're free to leave.
Okay, I'm trying to get out, sir. I don't know how.
Fine, I'll get you out.
Thank you.
All right, while that's going on, I'll call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Davon Anthony Jabbar Ortiz, case number SP 107397991, 2139742, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearances for the record, please.
Dante Goss, on behalf of the city of Detroit, case 60162.
Allison Fulmer appearing on behalf of Mr. Ortiz.
All right. Now, Mr. Ortiz is in the room now. Does he sleep again? State your name for the record, sir.
Davon Ortiz.
All right.
Your Honor, case SP 107397991. Officer Joe Gilbert did appear, but somehow in the last 15 to 20 minutes, he has dropped off Zoom. And I have not been able to get, he has not came back onto Zoom, but he did appear earlier.
Your Honor, as an officer of the court, I will indicate that I've spoken with the officer. He indicated to me that he did not have a sufficient recollection as to the charge.
All right, very well. All right, so as for case number SP 107397991, I'm going to dismiss the matter. Obviously, Mr. Gilbert has spoken to you, Ms. Fulmer, and as officer of the court, he's made that representation to you. And furthermore, today is the date and time set for a trial, and regardless of that, he's not here. So you can't proceed anyway.
Right, Your Honor, but I would prefer to go with Attorney Fulmer and put him down as no recollection.
I'll dismiss that case, no recollection. And as for case numbers 2139742, counts 1 and counts 2, today has a date and time set for a trial for those matters as well. And Officer Christopher McLaughlin, it is now 10:13. Officer was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. Hearing no response from the officer, I'm going to dismiss those matters for no officer. If there's nothing further, then everybody have a good day, because that will conclude the day. I'm going to waive the warrant fee, but your client's going to be responsible to pay the $45 reinstatement fee for the SP 107397991.
Do you understand that, Mr. Ortiz? You have to pay $45 to have your license reinstated. Otherwise,
yes.
it remains suspended.
Yes. What do I pay that at?
And at 36, have to come down to the court and bring the money to the court, or you pay it online at 36districtcourt.org, or you pay it at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit.
Mr. Ortiz, I would recommend that you come down to the courthouse, and so you can get a slip, and it will say that you have a clearance and you have that in your hand.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you have a very good day, sir.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Ms. Fulmer.
Thank you, Judge.
Seems like that'll do it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.
All righty, as always.
All right, and
Thank you.
Williams Law, we will see you this afternoon. Have a great